What's up, guys? I'm back. We're back. It's been like 2 months, maybe a little bit more than that. My hair is a little longer, still gray as fuck. My beard's super puby. But, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2, work, shows, life. It happens, but I'm back. Let's get into it. What we're jamming is the Dead Hunt self-titled LP on Blackwater. I want to say Blackwater Records. This is Blackwater. Out of Portland, Oregon. These guys are great. This is like a DB punk, hardcore crust, just fucking banger tunes. Here's the back here. Full disclosure, this is my man Kevin Adams right here. South Shore, he defected to the West Coast. I just got over it. But this is his band right here. This is their debut LP. Insert here. There, crushing a beer, South Shore, that's how we do it. I believe there might be dudes in this band that are in other well-known bands in the Portland area. I'm gonna leave that to you to find out, like I always do. Do the research, guys. Listen to a record. But this is great, fucking heavy-driven stuff. Lyrically great, very kind of positive lyrics. But you know, it's what it is. It's a South Shore in here. But what's up, Kevin? I don't know if you watch my videos. I got a copy of your record. I dig it. I don't know if this is a touring band. They play. I know they played out quite a few times in the Portland area, but definitely, guys, check this out. It's cheap from Blackwater. If you dig like tragedy and just fucking awesome punk and hardcore with riffs, this is for you. It's Dead Hunt, self-titled. Hopefully, maybe we can make this the thumb. All right, next. I have this record. I picked this up back in September. This is the Backtrack, Bad to My World LP. This came out in 2017. Backtrack are a New York hardcore band. This is on Bridge 9. I was up at the warehouse since, like I said, September. Fuck, like almost 3 months ago. Where have I been, guys? But I'm back. Backtrack are a New York hardcore band. A little bit more breakdowny than your average sound, but still great stuff. I don't know what the pressing info on this, but this is kind of cool. I believe it's purple and black, clear vinyl. Got the dog right there, hanging out. I've seen these guys a handful of times. They're cool. Definitely a fan favorite. You know, some Mosh Warriors going hard. Insert here. You open it up. This photo collage with the lyrics. Flip it over to the back. Just photo. You got a Down to Nothing in an AF shirt, so you know what sound you're gonna get on this. I still think this is readily available. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what color this is. I know it's a color. I didn't bother looking up. I literally picked it out of the bins at Bridge 9. But again, let's Backtrack, Bad to My World. Next, here's another thing I got that time at Bridge 9, which Path Ground Zero Salem showed videos ago. He's kept up with videos. But this is the Mental Get an Oxygen Tank record. This is originally released as a 7-inch. This is the 10-year anniversary edition, released in 2013, so it came out in 2007. Where the B-side is actually a live set from WERS, which is a college radio station here in it's in Boston, but I'm not in Boston, but Massachusetts. Insert here. Let's see if this is I don't know. Red and yellow. I probably should have looked this up. But Mental were a band from Massachusetts or Boston, or again, just the area. They're in the early 2000s were very popular. I'm sure you guys who are into hardcore know. They kind of got like that New York hardcore sound, kind of like with a bounce to it. Scream vocals, little bit of a sense of humor, but not like corny. But definitely, I think they definitely like, you know, they definitely wore the influences on their sleeves. You know, I got the Sean Taggart artwork right there, hands down. The ERS on the B side, I think I wrote down when it was recorded. I think it was, does it even say on this? Oh, yeah, it was live on ERS 2003. Best shoutouts in the world on there, the best banter. If you guys not from the area, ERS has been around for a long time. A lot of punk and hardcore bands have done live sets there. But I saw this on the shelf. I own the 7-inch. I never bought this for whatever weird reason when it came out. Probably just because of pure laziness. But if you guys see this, grab it. You can probably get it on the cheap. Since, you know, I mean, this record itself is 15 years old. The A side, this print alone is 5 years old. So I know they're out and about. But that's the Mental Get an Oxygen Tank LP with the live B side. Next, there's going to be a 7-inch that's going to be somewhat related, but we got a Terry Funk interview disc here, and it comes with this really cool 8x10. And this is on Flannograph Records. Flannograph, my accent got me there, which I'll link to. But it's a cool, again, I forget what the pressing is. Did I write it down? No, I just wrote 207 on this cool red and white swirl. It's got the custom labels here. So if you guys don't know, and you should, that you know, I watch a lot of wrestling. I've fallen off the current products. I kind of got a little bit of beef with it, so I haven't watched it. I actually haven't watched it in a few months. Pay-per-view last Sunday, I didn't even fucking watch it. But anyways, this is an interview disc. Terry Funk was around forever. Literally retired from wrestling a few years ago, but he wrestled for like 50 years, I think, or something insane like that. All independent. He was in WWE for a while. ECW, right? WWF, WCW. Got a little bit into, like, you know, as you can tell from, like, you know, he wasn't afraid to show color. It's just an interview talking about his life and telling stories. It's really awesome. I highly suggest it. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, it's just a cool thing to have. And it was on Flannograph Records, which is I found out about on Instagram. But that's Tougher Than Shoe Leather is the name of the actual record. Like I think I've shown before the Terry Funk Forever tape, which is a bunch of promos. He talks about cutting promos, and if you're just into shoot interviews, this is cool. But that's the Terry Funk Tougher Than Shoe Leather LP on Flannograph. A cool 8x10. Got a little older picture there. Next, I have another local band. This is the Los Bungalitos. I know I'm going to hammer this. Nueva Inglaterra. I know I'm going to fuck that up. I'm sorry, guys. But there again, they're another local band. This came out in 2018 on it's a Constant Disappointment records. Yeah, comes a sticker. Constant Disappointment. This is the back of it. So I believe I ordered this from their Bandcamp. The singer of this band, Enrique, I met a long time ago, just going to shows on red vinyl. We kind of fell, like, you know, I wasn't around, he wasn't around. I ran into him over the summer a handful of times. This is his project. It's definitely like a mix of like thrash and hardcore. I wouldn't say crossover, but it's definitely got a little bit of a crossover, like the early 2000s thrash sound, but not corny and contrived like a lot of it kind of might have comes off now. You got songs in English and Spanish on this, in Espanol. My Spanish is horrible. Anyone who's watched my videos, I've apologized 1,000 times. Enrique, if you see this, I'm sorry. My Spanish is bad. Don't go back and find the video, my Los Crudos video. But, it's in right there. But there's a picture of the band. I believe these guys have been around for a while. I've never seen them. But, you know, there's some very political-driven lyrics, breakdowns, hard mosh kind of parts. Hits all the right feels. Really great stuff. And, like, again, another band which I don't really think is going to be touring or anything. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll tag him. He can shout out shows or whatever he's got coming up. But that's Los Bungalitos. Nueva Inglaterra. I know I fucked that up. But check it out. Check out their Bandcamp in order. Check out the song. Check it out. It's great stuff. I was into it. Heavily into it. Next I got a record here. This is the new Waste Management. Finally, the self-titled LP. Another local Massachusetts product. This came out in 2018, this past year. I was actually away when this came out at the release show, but I sent a friend of mine. He actually grabbed me one of these. I got a shirt too that I got from Craig, who sings in the band afterwards. But this is the cool record release version with a screen print cover. This is on Painkiller. Got the lyrics on the back here. I don't know if the color is... No, it's black. Just black vinyl. Oh, it's got the stamp right here. tried and true 85 out of 100, 810 2018. And it's just regular black vinyl. You guys seen it, so. You got the Waste Management logo, Painkiller logo. I was fucking stoked when this was coming out. I had to actually go to a memorial, so I missed the show. But Tim Velke hooked me up. Thanks, Tim. Grabbed one of these for me. So you got another funny collage here. You got a collage of the band. And you got lyrics on this side. So these guys are kind of like a very stripped down, very Boston sounding, just hardcore band. Quick songs. I don't know the exact timing on the record, but it's short and sweet, but in a good way. They put out a couple 7-inches. They put out those Street Beef tapes, which I believe I talked about. One of them, I think the B side is just all like songs they like, and the A side is live tracks. Sorry, guys, itchy eye. But you already know about this, so by now I'm old. I've had these sitting here for a while to talk about. But that's the Waste Management self-titled on Painkiller. Go order it from Painkiller. Give them your money. They're awesome. Next, I have just a weird thing. You can tell how old this was. I think I've had these records out since the end of October to talk about. But I grabbed this at an FYE. $24.99 marked down to $14.99. It was in an $8.99 bin that had 20% off. So I think I only paid like $6 on this. But it's just a 2-song John Carpenter's Escape from New York on one side and Halloween on the other. It's got the FYE like exclusive orange vinyl, limited to 700 on Sacred Bones. I just plucked this up. I just thought it was cool, and I got it for $6. I'm telling you, I know some people haven't had luck, but the FYE that's in my area here in that town called Hanover is like stacked with shit marked down to almost nothing. That's cool. But yeah, I thought it was cool for Halloween. Cool to spec out at a party. Still got the fucking stupid alarm on it. I think I spun it once, but that's, yeah, John Carpenter Halloween and John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Alright. Next I have 2 from the same band. Sorry, congested here. I'm going to show one and then I'll flip the record. What I have is these 2 from this band called SECT, who I missed because I'm an idiot. This one's on Southern Lord. I believe this one might be self-released. This one's on Southern Lord. This one might be self-released. Now, SECT is a hardcore band that's kind of a little bit of a super group. It's a singer, Chris Colahan from Curse, Left 4 Dead, Ruination, Burning Love, I believe, The Swarm, all that stuff. And it's a drummer from Fall Out Boy who was also in Vegan Reich, if you guys know that, but like look that up. And Race Trader, it's a bassist from Catharsis and the guitar player of Earth Crisis and Path of Resistance. Doing like, if you guys like Curse, you'll like this. It's just like driving hardcore punk. The Chris Colahan vocals. I know there's people who are maniacs for him. And they played with this next band I'm going to show, but there was 2 shows that night. And I got to this one late because I'm a douche. But I grabbed the records from them. I wanted to help them out. So I believe they might be No More. I could be wrong. I think it wasn't like a bad thing. They're like, yeah, we put out this and then we're done. This is kind of a tour. But, I mean, this is cool as fuck in here. It's for all of you. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says it's for all of you. So right here on the bottom, you got your lyric sheet. I believe these are just black. Oh, no, this is... you got your lyric sheet here. And then right here, it says the name of the James Chang, Chris Colahan, Scott Krause, Ian Edwards, and Andrew Hurley. Retract February 2016. Mastered in New York. Layout by Chris Colahan. SECT is vegan, straight edge, and old. So there's definitely some animal rights kind of stuff on here. There's definitely, but it's not done in like a dumb, form like vegan right, like a form like in your face kind of over the top. It's just some dudes that have been around a long time that want to make a heavy hitting band. And like I said, this is heavy. It's heavy stuff. If you're a Curse fan, you'll dig this. It's of that ilk. Not exactly like them, but I would say of that ilk. And then this is the one. This one, I believe. No Cure for Death. So this is the newest one, and that other one's the first one. So you got your. This is live shot, right there, band members. Different Fall Out Boy. And then, Iconoclast shirt, Propaganda shirt, that's cool. I believe that's a... Is that a Packer shirt that says vegan? Or I can't tell. But, you know, just hard-hitting stuff. I think it also says on here they're SECT are vegan, straight edge, and anti-oppression. You were cool for believing in us. So, yeah, definitely, I think they're done. But I missed them like an idiot. So I'll never see this band. But I bought their shit. Classic Jason move. So it's SECT, No Cure for Death. And SECT, I believe this one's just self-titled. Alright, let me flip the record. My tape player broke, and I just got a new one. Borrowed it from my friend Rick McDonald. Brought it over. Check this thing out, too. It's a cool Bifocal Media Grill Biscuit shirt. It's got just a drawing of them on the front. Cool shit. Anyway, so SECT, we're playing with these guys right here. And this is Despise You. And it's got the Los Angeles Power Violence. It's got a male-female dual vocal. This has been pressed numerous times. 2009. This was originally pressed on Moon Forest Special Products. I believe this is a newer pressing. I'm not 100% sure. There's 62 total tracks on this, so you can tell what kind of, you know, what you're getting into when you listen to this. 435 out of 500. I probably should have done a better job of looking it up. This opens to a gatefold. It's got all the cool Despise You, like kind of ripping off the suicidal look here. I think this one might just be black vinyl too. Oh no, I think I might be mistaken. Oh yeah, another splatter. So these guys are like just, you know, short songs, very angry, very fast. They trade off vocals throughout the set. People were going bonkers while they were playing. It's a lyric sheet. It's a photocopied lyric sheet. So if you look this up, this has been pressed several times. I think it's on CD in 06, but not on vinyl till 09. I really think this is like a repress for a tour. But again, you can probably find this. You can most likely find this easy too. Everything I'm showing you today is really easy to get if you're connected. No, I'm just kidding. If you just look for it. And that's a Despise You kind of discography up until a certain point. Yeah, like it's vinyl in 06, CD, then this is a repress. But look it up. You guys dig it. You got Infest. Some other stuff I'm going to show is of the same ilk. But that's Despise You. Next, I have some 45s I want to show. And these guys also played the show with SECT and Despise You. This is Woundman, Prehistory. New Bedford Hardcore. What's up, Trevor? New Bedford Hardcore, Power Violence, Punk, whatever you want to call it. I love this because it's got a cut, which is awesome. Black vinyl. It's on Iron Lung Records. It's got a lyric sheet. And I've been praising these guys up and down since I heard them. This is just great stuff. Angry fucking shit. Fast, heavy, in your face. No posers, need apply. Back. But that's Prehistory with Woundman. I probably fucked up the title, but yeah, you know, New England. Next I have a split 7-inch by Antichrist Demon Core, otherwise known as ACdC, and Goolagoon, which I will probably fuck up 2 or 3 times throughout this. Goolagoon are local, ACdC is from Los Angeles, or California. Is it LA? I might write it down. You guys have California. This is a 2018 split 7-inch. This is cool what they did with a dust sleeve. So again, what you get here is just short power violence blasts. Great stuff, cool shit. If this is your jam, here's like a Ouija board insert. I picked this up when I saw Goolagoon at the Elks Lodge. This is like over the summer. This was I kind of sat on this one a little bit. It was in a stack, but I'm finally glad I jammed it. ACdC's been around forever. But get into this shit. Get into it. Next, speaking of the Despise You SECT Woundman show, there's a Vantage Point 7-inch. I was at this show first, and that I only saw Despise You that night, and I missed the rest of the show because, and if you guys don't know about Alston or Boston, it's fucking physically impossible to park a car here, and I almost had a mental breakdown doing it, but that's a whole nother podcast, or vlog, or vinyl collector thing, whatever. I literally was gonna die. I was gonna drive off the road. I was screaming, random people. But, this is on Straight and Alert Records, which is out of France, I believe. They're no longer, I think they went under a few months ago. 7 out of 40. This was a tour edition. This guy Carlo filled in on guitar for the tour, so it's a special edition for him. These guys are another local band, local Massachusetts band. What you got here? Should be the lyric sheet. Vantage Point. Boston hardcore guys. And then I believe this is, yeah, this is the East Coast 2018 tour. So I can tell you when this was, when I bought this. 9/21, holy fuck. Again, 3 months ago. It says right here, to whom it may concern, what you hold in your hands warrants some explanation. This tour came very close to not happening. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we were left without a bassist only a few weeks from the start of tour. Without hesitation, Carlo came through for us in a huge way. To immortalize this occasion, the Carlo sleeve was created. Always a friend for life. Carlo forever, Vantage Point. So it was a bass player, not the guitar player. That's my bad. These guys are like a hardcore band that definitely pays homage to the you know, the 80s stuff. Right here, I mean, the centerfold is all records, but you know, you got Slapshot, you got the Stop and Think, you got In My Eyes, Have Heart, 10-Yard Fight, Mental right there, the last Mental LP. And then on the B-side here, Waste Management, Step Forward, In My Eyes, SSD Control. No Tolerance. I should have looked good. Another Waste Management. Slapshot, another Mental record. So, this dude's just a hardcore band. Not corny, not contrived, not boring. It's actually in my Record of the Year 2018 video, which I hope to make. It's probably going to be after the New Year, guys. Which I'll get into in the end. I am also going to be doing a list for Boston Hassle, which you've heard me plug on here. So you guys should go check that out and read everyone else's list. This is probably going to be on. I'm probably just going to do the written list for him. I'll do like a written description of the records, and then I'll do a video and talk about them. But this is Vantage Point. I believe this is self-titled. You can talk if I'm wrong. I don't know if you're going to see this. But definitely check this band out. It's sick. If you like newer hardcore, it's sick. They played America's Hardcore a couple weeks ago. They're great. I've seen them twice now. I'm getting back into going to like these shows. I'm fucking blown off, you know, going to bed early like an old man. But Vantage Point, check them out. You'll dig it. I'll put a link. Next, I have this band called Dare. Dare is out of, I believe, Fullerton, California. This is on Reaper Records. Straight edge hardcore, man. Just fuck. Yeah. Just straight edge hardcore, short and fast. 6 songs on here. I think it's, I don't even want to say how long. It's pretty short. Kudos for the chain with the padlock and the Stone Cold shirt. That's fucking sick. I'm not even being a dick. That's awesome. I'm hoping these guys sometimes will eventually make it out to the East Coast. I don't know if they've left California. If anyone knows, let me know. Their first release was a Flexi, which was dope as fuck. I was super into dope as fuck. I sound like a teen. It was cool AF. But these guys, short and fast songs, almost teetering on the power on power violence. Almost teetering on it, real close, but not there. The band Straight Edge, I believe they call out Straight Edge a couple times. They might. I'm trying to see if they have a song where they straight up say Straight Edge in it. Dead End Path, kind of. Take a look at the choices you've made, the people that you've lost, and prices you paid. You walk a dead end path, but it's never too late to refuse to be consumed and live a life free of pain. So you get what you're probably getting here. I really dig this. This is also going to be on. There's some stuff here that's going to be on my year-end list. I'm kind of leaking it, but I really dug the Flexi this band put out. And when this was put up for pre-order, I think they had like a little taste test, a little test sample, if you will, of what the record was going to sound like, and I was into it. So that's Dare. It's a self-titled. They also have a Flexi that has like a mace on it with the chain, spike chain, and graffiti all there. Now, next I have is this Anal Trump 7-inch. This is a 2-man, just noisecore band. I mean, if you guys know Anal Con, you know what this is going to sound like. It's just lambasting the current administration, if you will. Some killer lyrics: stay in your pens. Stay in your pens, write what I tell you. You're all traitors. Thousands are cheering, Arabs tailgating, yelling and dancing, New Jersey sad. All I've said and all I've done, you still have not given thanks. So, it just came out in 2016. It's just blast of power violence. Every single song's about Donald Trump. It's one-sided. So you can, no music on this side. Play A side to make music play again. 30 songs on one side. Just noise. It's just noise. It's noise. But it's cool. It's interesting. It's funny. I know I don't want to get political, but it's on point. That's Anal Trump. That makes me smart. Like some of the song titles, you gotta treat them like shit. I like soldiers who don't get captured. Poor people are too stupid to get a loan from their parents. I'll date my daughter. Take his coat. Ted Nugent is cool. Dave Mustaine is cool. Trump Tower has the best taco bowl. It's just, you know what you're getting into. It's Anal Trump. Next, I picked this out of I've been at Armageddon. Got 3 more here. This is a Positive Reinforcement summer tour. I don't even know what year. It's probably right. 2005. 200 out of 300. On Nation of Finks. This was a local Boston hardcore band. Very thrashy, very straightforward. Very Lieber, what's up? You were in this band, right? I think you were. I'm drawing a blank. It's been a long day. I'll tag you. These guys were great. I saw them a million times back in the day. They kind of, I don't know when they ceased to be, but I saw this for $4. Couldn't pass it up. Positive Reinforcement. Definitely check it out. If you see it, you can get it for cheap. You like fast, thrashy hardcore. Skate and Create hardcore is a festering. Skate and Create hardcore is a festering sea of bullshit. Study dates to good times are killing me. Makes sense to me. Lieber's shitty song. Lieber was in this band. What the fuck don't you understand? All balls, no brains. They have a political approach. Very straightforward. Very heavy. Dig it. Very, very, very good. Next I have Drug Control. Clear Sight. This is a band, New Age Records. This is not a straight edge hardcore band out of San Diego. This is a cool thing. I think I talked about these before. These New Age. These are called the 77 labels. They only make 77 with this label. But the thing is, their pre-orders, I think, go up real late at night in California. And I wake up at 3:30 in the morning in East Coast time, so I get a lot of them because they've only been up for like, I think, an hour or not even. But this is a straight edge hardcore band again, and it's just like Dare. Straightforward, straightforward in your face stuff. Kind of not cutting any corners with the cover here. You got Clear Sight, you got cash, you got drugs, you got a woman being assaulted. Can't tell what this is. Nuclear War City, the dealer, death dealer with the hand of cards. This is cool shit. If you haven't heard this, you should hear it. It's on that new tip. And go to your home. This pre-order was weird too. I pre-ordered this and it took forever to come. And I pre-ordered the next record from the same label like months, like 6 weeks later, and they came together, which is The Dividing Line. Which is a straight edge hardcore band, I believe out of Pennsylvania. Did I write it down? Yeah, out of Philly. Again, this is the 77 version with that label. It's the old label. New Age Records has been around forever. These guys are great. Youth crew, straightforward hardcore band with wearing a varsity jacket on the cover. You should know what you're getting into. There's an Abuse cover on here too, loud and clear. This was awesome. I was stoked when this came out. I was stoked when it was available for pre-order, so I definitely grabbed it. But that's The Dividing Line. Turn My Back on the World. Get it. Get into it. They've been playing out a lot too. The last thing I'm going to show is this Young Buck 7-inch. Again, with kind of with the Terry Funk. This is wrestling related. This is their theme song. And then a remix of the theme song. And then like some sort of weird song that I think they needed to fill a record. But this is, if you can see here, I'm like rubbing this. This is pre-cut. So you can, it slides out. So you can change the colors you want here. So this is on all Killing the Business Records. Leave me splatter. This is a wrestling thing. I know a lot of you guys might be rolling your eyes right now. It's like techno dance music. It's just their theme song that I guess they wrote. So you know, as a wrestling dork, I had to have it. It was kind of pricey. I think it was like $13, and then shipping was wicked expensive. But it's a die cut cover, and again, Super Kick Party, the Young Bucks. I couldn't pass up on it. So that's all I got now. For now, I will be back within a week, probably maybe right after Christmas, maybe right before. I bought a bunch of stuff at America's Hardcore Fest that I'm just gonna do a video dedicated to those buys. And then I have a bunch of stuff I bought at shows, record shows, you know, punk and hardcore shows, mail order, and all that stuff, stores. So I'm gonna be back. I've been busy. I know you're all heartbroken I was gone, but I'll see you guys later. And thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, leave a comment. Let's talk some shit. I also have a Facebook group about collecting that I will post a link below. If you want to join, just ask. I'm the only admin, so I'll most likely approve you. And you know, have a good one, guys. And the record just ended. This is perfect. See you guys later. Bye.